Good morning, everyone. So today we are going to be writing a letter to someone that you love. It is day 4 from our independent learning packet. And I'm trying to think, there are so many people that I love, but I think today I am going to write a letter to my daughter Isabel. So that's who I'm going to write to. So I need you to think about someone that you love and write them a letter. And if there are a couple of people that you want to write to, you're more than welcome to make a copy of this and write a letter to a couple of people in your life that you love. Okay, so I'm going to move this a little bit closer so that you are able to see the writing. Okay. And the first thing that you see at the very top is the word dear. Dear, and for me, I'm picking my daughter Isabel, so it's going to say, Dear Isabel. So this is where you write the person's name. If it's for mom, you can write Dear Mom, Dear Dad, but this is the opening of your letter. So I'm going to write Dear, and don't forget your finger spacing, Isabel. Now, what I write in my letter are things that you can also write to the person you're writing to. So these are just some ideas that you are more than welcome to copy, okay? Because they'll work for everybody. So, we're writing a letter. What is something that you would want to say to the person that you love? I think I would want to start by saying, how are you? What are you doing today? And then maybe I want to write some things that I like about them. Okay, so first let's think of something that we can ask the person we love. What is something that we can ask them? So we can ask them, how are you? What are you doing? So let's do, how are you? Okay? So our sentence is going to be, how are you? So let's first start right here. How, and that was one of our sight words. And because it's the beginning of the sentence, we are going to start with our capital letter. Ow. Don't forget to finger space. What's our next word? Are. And that was also one of our sight words. How are Do you remember the last word? How are you? Oh, we know all of these words, boys and girls. Now, I know that we started this right before we left, but we are asking a question. So we can't finish this sentence with a period. It's a very special kind of sentence because we are asking someone something and then they are going to answer when they read this. Do you remember what that was? Because we are asking a question. A question mark, okay? And it looks like this. Belly to the middle. Let me show you again. I was covering you. Sorry. Belly to the middle of the road. And then straight down bump. And a little period right there. Okay? I'll do it again. Belly to the middle of the road. And then down bump. So this is really important because then the reader knows that you are asking a question, something they have to answer. How are you? Okay. Now, let's think about one thing that you like about the person. So our sentence is going to be, I like, and something about them. Just like the sentences we were doing back at school. Okay, so what's the very first word? I. Another sight word. I like. Do you remember how to spell like? Finger space and then L. I. K. K. And Mr. Silent E that you'll learn about next year. I like. So let me think. Something that I like about my daughter. I'm going to say, I like your smile. And if you're writing to your mom, to your dad, to your brother, sister, grandma, grandpa, to your friend, you can also use it. I like your smile. So finger space, and let's write your. Y. It's kind of like the word you. Your. And if you didn't want to put smile, that's okay. You can still copy my sentence. You can write, I like your heart. Maybe they're a really nice person. I like your throw. Maybe you're writing to dad or brother or grandpa or someone who plays catch with you and they throw the ball really, really well. I like your room. Maybe they have an amazing clean room and it makes you happy. If it's grandma, you could write, I like your house, because it's so fun to go see grandma and visit. So for my daughter, I'm going to write, I like your smile. I hope I can squeeze it in there. I and a silent E. Smile. Now, am I asking her a question? I like your smile. Is she going to respond back? Is she going to answer? You're right, she's not. So that tells us that we are not going to use a question mark. We are going to use our trusty period, because we are just saying something. Now, good writers always go back and reread their work just to make sure they didn't leave anything out. So I'm going to start at the top and read it back. Dear Isabel, how are you? I like your smile. If you want to be a superstar, you can write another I like sentence down here. So you could write, I like your throw. I like it when you dance. I like you. Okay. And then at the bottom, you see the word love. And then there's this little guy, comma, kind of like over here. Down here is where you sign it, where you get to write your name, because you're sending it with love. So I'm going to write love, Mom. Mom. Now you will write your name. Okay? And then I love that there's room for an illustration. So I am going to illustrate a picture of her smiling, because I wrote that I like your smile. So if you wrote I like your house, Grandma, you can draw a picture of your grandma's house. You can draw a picture of something that you love to do at her house. So I am going to draw a picture of Isabel. And she kind of has hazelish, bluish eyes. And it doesn't have to be perfect because she will appreciate it. And she has long hair. Draw her shirt. Oh, there we go. Now you can see my illustration a little better. Her arms. I have to fix her lips. There we go. Beautiful smile. Ooh, and maybe some extra details. Hello, her eyebrows, her eyelashes. I love it. I also love that if you notice, look at this paper. Yeah. All those little details. You can definitely do a color pattern. So I think I'm going to do an A-B pattern. The inside is going to be turquoise because it's so bright and pretty. And then I think the outside I'm going to do purple. I really love how patterns are in everything. So I'm just doing a little piece so that you can see, but you can definitely do your own pattern. So turquoise, purple, turquoise, purple, turquoise, purple, turquoise, purple. If I were to give it a letter, it would be A, B, A, B, A, B. That's my pattern. If I were to give it a number, it would be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, because all the turquoises are 1 and all the purples are 2. If I were to give it an ice cream flavor pattern, I could do chocolate, vanilla, chocolate, vanilla, chocolate, vanilla. See how fun patterns are? Okay, so there's my letter to the person that I love. And I'm going to take this time to finish my A-B pattern all around it. Maybe give some little color to my apple. And then I'm going to fold it and give it to my daughter Isabel. So I'm so excited. If you have like stickers or extra things around the house that you want to add to your letter, you can also definitely do that. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me in writing this letter, especially because it's something new that we really didn't get to work on in class. So I love that we get this opportunity to learn something new, and you can write letters to everybody. So hope you have a great day.